Yo, yo. Okay, I'm back. So we're gonna just dive into stage one. Picked up my boy Firepower. He's got a very nice root. As I said in part one, multi-strike. Multi-strike is your friend on your healer, and he's got some counter attack as well. That's perfect. That's all you could really ask for. So let's go in. Stage one. Okay, so this is, as many of you know, a typical tank and spank. It's basically just kill or be killed. You have several mechanics here at play, so I'll take you through it as we go. The idea is Kali is really about momentum. A lot of people complain about stage 2 being horrible, but that's because they don't handle stage 1 correctly, and stage 3 being horrible because they don't handle stage 2 correctly, which is admittedly much easier to mess up because of the amount of damage you can take. So this is all to do with fret. Like high-end advents is all to do with the aggro system or fret system in the game. It's a simple rule. Whoever does the most damage usually will get the boss's attention. Taunt is something that overrides it. But taunt is actually quite a low percentage unless you use the new taunt runes, which is actually a very, very, very good idea. So do that if you can. Taunt runes from Guild Wars. So here, what I could do, which is the easiest move, is use Morrigan's 2 and knock him out of stealth. But that would instantly put him on my Morrigan. And the goal here is that you want to at least keep Morrigan alive until the end of the stage, where she can die and be berserked for stage 2, because you need her berserked for stage 2 to do it very safely. So what you're going to want to do is obviously avoid and defend on this turn if your Morrigan is the fastest. It's always going to cast that first, and then you can just get straight into it. If your Morrigan is less tanky than mine, which could be a possibility, you're going to want to stay on standby with one of your ruse and pop an S2 on her when you think she's going to die. That's usually around the 50% mark. That's because if you pop S2, you give her abnormal status immunity, so that means you can actually control her when she's berserked, which will be the best thing you can do. So yeah, just keep on hitting her. Take advantage of Blaze with Electra when you can, because it allows you to do, I think, 200% of the attacker's attack in extra damage. It's massive, especially with Morrigan. Let's take it nice and slow. Pray that you get taunt. The goal here is that you have to realize that this boss does an S3 or an ultimate at 50% HP and 25% HP. So you ideally want to get him just down to 50% HP. And there you go, boom. I was actually lucky there. Usually you want to wait just above 50% HP for one of a few things. Either protection to appear around Morrigan if you've got the protection talent for Electra, or for a taunt to happen on the boss, or ideally taunt and blaze. Only taunt happened this time before I knocked it over, so that wasn't that favorable. I will heal just in case, and we're going to work towards 25%. You can go much faster than this, but of course I'm just trying to explain it. So there we go. I actually think she just casted an extra ultimate there, and we're not at 25%. But anyway, that's fine. Now that we've got Blaze, ideally you want to use S3 and not kill the boss. Just take it just before she's about to die. She or he, I'm not even sure. There's all sorts of madness going on there. Because Morrigan's S3 is on a longer cooldown if you kill the target. So let's see what happens here. That is ideal, really. And now you just want to keep your Morrigan alive and end the round. Yeah, we got a taunt there, so that's all good. Oh shit. Ignore my messages. That's fine. That was, I'd say, a slip up, but that's perfectly fine now. Because now we go into the next stage with Berserk on. I don't think I have control of mine. Okay, so stay tuned for part 2. Oh, okay, yeah.